You know, when you look at the history of Kenyan presidents and their deputies, there is that one thing that stands out. It is almost like a curse or tradition that the two can never seem to finish their term together on good terms. Now, let us start with infamous Arap Moi. Now, Moi was actually once a deputy himself under Jomo Kenyatta, and you would think being Kenyatta's right-hand man would have given Moi a smooth transition into the presidency, right? Wrong. Now, you see guys, as soon as Moi took over in the year 1978, all hell broke loose. He's the first deputy, who is Mwai Kibaki, by the way, and may his soul rest in power. That was the best president ever Kenya had. Now, Mwai Kibaki, as the deputy president of Moi, he faced constant humiliation and was actually eventually demoted in the year 1988. Can you imagine? The man who was supposed to be Moi's closest ally was tossed aside like a piece of garbage.
Lost in the shadows, a heart of stone, walking alone in a world unknown.
But it didn't stop there. Moi's second deputy, George Saitoti, and also by the way, may his soul rest in peace, George Saitoti also had a rocky ride. There were constant rumors of power struggle and infighting within the government. Guys, let's not forget the infamous 1982 coup attempt where soldiers laid siege to the State House, allegedly to overthrow Moi. It was chaos. Fast forward to 2002.
Mimi Mwai Kibaki.
And Mwai Kibaki finally was elected as the third president of the Republic of Kenya. But even him, he couldn't actually escape the deputy president curse. His first deputy, Michael Kijana Wamalwa, tragically passed away in the year 2003 after battling cancer. Then came a very silent and polite man, Mood Award, who served as deputy for a few years before being unceremoniously dropped from Kibaki's team in the year 2008. That was so painful, guys. Being kicked to the curb like that after years of loyal service, that was so wrong. And by the way, guys, who could forget the drama between Kibaki and his final deputy, Kalonzo Musyoka? There were some constant rumors of rift between the two, with Kalonzo feeling sidelined and disrespected. It got so bad that Kalonzo even threatened to quit at some point. Moving on to the Uhuru Kenyatta's era, and we've got a whole new set of deputy president shenanigans. First up was William Ruto, who many say, by the way, he was the real power behind the throne during Uhuru's first term. Now, guys, I once perceived two good friends, two brothers, two leaders who actually who ruled the country in style, in uniform, black trouser, white shirt, red ties. These guys were so close. They trusted each other. When Uhuru Kenyatta could leave the country, he left the country in the safe hands. He felt like, I'm leaving the country in the safe hands. They trusted each other. You remember the time Uhuru Kenyatta actually went to The Hague, to the Netherlands. He left William Ruto in charge because he was not in fear. They trusted each other. Guys, after that trust, who could actually sit down or sleep and imagine or dream that one day there could be a rift between Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto? Because the kind of friendship existed between Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto was more than friendship. They were like brothers. You can imagine ruling the country in uniform. Who could imagine that one day there could be bad blood between the two leaders? Because guys, at the end of the second term, the bromance had turned to be so bitter, with the Ruto feeling increasingly isolated and sidelined. Let me tell you guys, this actually grew to an extent. It became personal. It turned from political, it turned to be personal, to an extent whereby Ruto had to climb on top of the car and cry that if you want to fight me, but don't kill my family. When you see a man crying that don't kill my family, that wasn't a political anymore.
Nataka nimuombe rais wetu wa Kenya, tafadhali bwana rais, you shouldn't be the source of threats in Kenya. Wacha kutisha wa Kenya. Kazi yako ni kuhakikisha kwamba Wakenya wote wako salama.
It was something personal. I can't imagine. It grew to an extent. You see guys, politicians actually differ in ideologies, political ideologies or ideas. But William Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta wasn't political anymore. It wasn't about idea or ideologies politically, no. It grew to an extent whereby it became something personal. And now, guys, we've got the current Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, who is already facing rumors of a rift between him and his boss William Ruto. Just 2 years serving their term, and the whispers of a falling out are already in our ears. My friends, you see, it is like a never-ending cycle in Kenyan politics. The president and his deputy, they start off as the best of friends, promising to work hand in hand for the betterment of the country. But before you know it, the knives come out, and it is every man for himself. Take an example like Rigathi Gachagua, guys, and William Ruto. The two gentlemen actually started very well. They were best friends. Remember, wakati wa uhuru, Rigathi Gachagua alikuwa anashikwa, mtu ambaye alikuwa anamkonsole mapema sana ni William Ruto. Anakimbia kwa social media, anaanza kupost akimpatia maneno mazuri. Usijali, tutakuja kuondoka kwa haya mambo. He used to console him. Now, the same guys now, they want to fight again. So guys, why does this keep on happening in Kenya? Is it a power struggle? Is it ego? Or is it just the nature of politics in Kenya? Anyway, whatever the reason is, one thing is clear, guys, is that being deputy president in Kenya is a tough journey. You are always looking over your shoulder, waiting for the inevitable backstabbing and the humiliations to come. You see, guys, recently, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua went to the airport to fly to Bungoma for Madaraka Day. Do you know what he was told? That the weather is bad, you cannot fly. He went ahead and used a private jet to use the same weather he was told it is bad to fly to Madaraka Day. And I remember very well, guys, William Ruto told us he can never allow his deputy to be humiliated when he was actually being interviewed during his time as deputy president. Now, what is happening? And by the way, the question is, when did we arrive here? Just 2 years in office, they have already started showing us their true colors. Anyway, let us believe it is just rumors. And the saddest part of it, guys, is it is the Kenyan people who suffer the most from all this infighting and dramas. Instead of focusing on the real issue facing the country, our leaders are too busy playing games of thrones with each other. Hey, tuungane Mount Kenya, tuungane Rift Valley, tuungane hapa, tuungane hapa. Now guys, here is the challenge. Let us break this vicious cycle, shall we? Now, you see, guys, let us demand a better from our leaders. Let us insist on unity, respect, and a genuine commitment to serving the people, serving the country, not their own egos. Not how can I bring my people together? You are a national leader. It is so bad for a person to hear a national leader saying, hey, I want to unite my people, Mount Kenya, Rift Valley. So bad. Because at the end of the day, guys, that's exactly what we want. A country where the president and his deputy can work together harmoniously for the greater good of Kenya, not for the greater good of Kikuyus or for the greater good of Kalenjin, because these two gentlemen were elected by millions of Kenyans countrywide, not a certain region of Kikuyus and few. No, my good friends, let me ask you, is that too much to ask? I certainly hope not. Asking for president and his deputy to work harmoniously for the greater good of our country, that is not too much to ask, and I certainly hope not. My name is Peter Tosh Williams. This is Reference TV. Let us keep the conversation going, and maybe, just maybe, we can be the ones to finally break this curse. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, share this video, and as you do that, let God Almighty bless you. I'll see you guys in the next video, and for now, goodbye, and God Almighty be with you.
Unlock the secrets of the world around you with Peter Tosh Williams' insightful explainer videos exclusively on Lifelens TV. Get ready to dive deep and gain profound understanding on a variety of fascinating topics. Subscribe now and expand your knowledge like never before.